Rotation. Our next guest says that the market is on the cusp of a sea change. Maybe he has a time horizon for when that will happen. He's Tom Hayes, seasoned trader, who says cyclicals will outperform in the second half. Plus, he also says the dynamic of big tech Mag 5 driving most of the market gains will be flipped upside down in the second half, which is 4 days away. We already starting to see that change, Tom?
No question about it. And to build on what Binky said in the first segment, we had tech earnings growth 50% in the first quarter. The rest of the 497, 493 stocks were negative 1%. That's going to flip by December. You're going to have 17% earnings growth for the Magnificent Seven, but you're going to have 19% for the other 493. This feels exactly like October 2023, right when the Fed made a position change and they said they were done tightening. Everything that was left behind, in 8 weeks, they literally rallied. You had stocks up 50, 100% below the surface. I think we're going to see that. And today, this opposite day, was FOMC member Bowman, who said, I don't see any cuts in 2024. And at the same token, we're data dependent. So she knows the data 5 months out to say there are going to be no cuts. The data is telling us unemployment is ticking up. Different inflation numbers are coming down, PPI numbers, et cetera.
So, Tom, what are the two areas where you would say, you know what, get a quick jump on rotating into those?
Yeah, I think in the 493, we like two companies in particular. Number one, don't forget the Mouse House, Disney. This is a stock that we like buying quality merchandise when it's marked down. This stock is down 50%. If you take the sum of the parts, just the parks and the experiences, like the cruises and the consumer products, it's doing $10 billion of EBIT. That alone is worth $80 a share. The stock's trading about 100. So they're effectively assigning zero value to Disney Plus, ESPN, the TV stations, et cetera. And Value Act is involved. They turned around the subscription business for Spotify, for New York Times, for Adobe, for Salesforce. Their portfolio companies, they're doing the exact same thing. You're going to see ESPN in your Disney Plus when you log on by the end of the year. They're implementing these factors. That business can do $15 billion of EBIT, which implies over the next 3 or 4 years, $180 to $200 stock.
Diageo is obviously a consumer discretionary in a way, although some would argue that liquor is a necessity.
It is a necessity. It's a staple. This got hit from two components. Number one, the Fed tightening cycle. As soon as the Fed started tightening, all the dividend-paying stocks got crushed, and they've still... The amount of underperformance for dividend stocks since rates went up is unbelievable, historically speaking.
What's the yield?
Yield is 3%.
Nice.
Stocks down 37%. Cash flow is growing. Earnings are growing. Revenues are growing. Their free cash flow troughed in Q2 of 2023. It's been steadily climbing back. So Johnny Walker, Crown Royal, Guinness, all the top brands, Smirnoff, the #1 vodka in the world. This is a staple. This will come back. This will recover.
Crown Royal has the best bottle.
Well, there you go.
Looks
Absolutely.
like a crown.
We have a customer. Let's buy the stock.
Yeah, don't buy the Crown Royal. Buy the stock.
Exactly.
Good to see you, Tom. Thank you
you
very much, Tom Hayes. All right, we know the teenage